What are you doing?
She's having her morning
Playtime.
She's actually getting really close to walking now.
She is.
So this part of the day is really good for her.
Good morning, Happy Tribers. Today we are doing a van tour for you guys because I'm sure you want to see what this van looks like in every state. So this morning we're going to show you what it looks like after we've been sleeping in it for about a week. And we're so not organized. So today we're going to clean it out, organize it a little bit better, and do like a proper tour at the end of it. But I thought I'd show you what it kind of looks like at the moment when it's lived in and very unorganized. If you're new to our channel, welcome to Our Happy Tribe. We are a full-time traveling family and we have recently bought our van and we are total newbies at this. But we plan to travel around Australia first and explore this amazing country. So if you want to come along for the ride, subscribe and join the tribe. It's time to show you guys where we're at with this van after the first week of living in it. And yeah, let me just show you what it looks like. It's pretty bad, don't judge me. I've got Lily here. Kokoda's just joined us. Hello. See, it's quite big. You can run along there, can't you? It's a good space actually for the kids. Here's Mary sitting on the bed. So this is the space that we've got. We've got clothes up here. We've got a basket with stuff in it. As you come into the door here, yeah, there's a window, another window here, and then TV and stuff going on here. Now this is where it is getting really messy and I need to figure out some kind of thing. But this is kind of like our dumping ground at the moment, which is actually the kitchen area. But we've just got some stuff that we brought in last night when we came in after dinner, and that's kind of where it stayed because it's only the morning time. And up the top we've got some essential oils and just bits and pieces sort of like strewn across the top. Here on the other side of the door we've got a lot of stuff here, clutter, clothes, bag, just everything in here in these cupboards. So that's a bag of washing that we have to do. So I've got a toiletry stuff in that first one, and then we've just got like a lot of mess in here. And so yeah, we need to sort that one out. And then down, excuse me, I'm trying to show the Happy Tribers what this van looks like after you've been sleeping in it for a week.
You're coming down to the toy end.
Coming down to the toy end. This is the sleeping situation that Lily is currently in. It's not ideal. We want to fix it. We're probably going to reconfigure the whole thing, but this is what she's sleeping in at the moment. It's a porta cot, and basically we just put it up each night and then we let her have her morning sleep in the morning, and then we take it down for lunch and then put it back up in the afternoon. So it's not ideal having to take it down and put it up all the time. So we're looking into what we can do to fix that situation. But that is Lily's bed currently. Down here we have the Kokoda's bed underneath, and that's pretty tidy. That's not too bad.
A doggy.
You got a doggy? Oops. And then we've got more cupboard space here, which currently has nappies, bags of toys, towels. Like it's actually quite a big space.
There's heaps of room in there still.
Yeah, there's lots of room in there. Behind Blaine we have some drawers.
So the kids each have a drawer.
So there's a drawer, yeah, so Harvey, Mary, Kokoda and Lily. And there's this, which currently has a basket of washing, but it's not washing, it's actually just stuff from the move. We've moved in. And then this cupboard here. And then another cupboard down there which has my Thermomix and stuff like that. Oopsie. Yeah, so just like kitchen stuff under there. And then these cupboards under the chairs as well.
And under the bed there's storage, heaps of room under this bed, so that mattress just lifts up. Same as the double bed down the end, so it's actually quite roomy.
There's a lot of storage space, hey? Oh, and these are the bunks. So we've got Harvey's bunk and then Mary's bunk. Super messy.
Each has a curtain.
Yeah, it's super messy, but
we're living in it.
We're living in it, yeah. And
there's 5 of us, so
this is what it looks like at the moment. So we're going to do a big clean up this morning, try and figure it out a little bit better with the storage and stuff, and we'll just like share it with you guys and you can tell us what you think at the end.
Looks pretty good. keeping in mind there's 6 of us living in this thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and how big is it? 19 foot.
17
A
foot.
17-foot caravan with 6 of us.
Yep.
So yeah. Oh, and that's the fridge, by the way. And there's more cupboard space down here, and here, and here, and here. So there's lots of drawers, isn't there, Mary?
Yes.
Let's clean this place up.
Area.
This is actually such a big space here, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
Wish we could come up with a better sleeping situation for her, because taking that
It
down,
is annoying.
it is.
But, so if someone has any ideas on a better sleeping arrangement, please let us know. Keeping in mind, we need some kind of rail to stop her from climbing out, because she's at that age. So
Yeah.
it's tricky.
It's a tricky one.
It's a long area.
It is, yeah. It's a big space.
I'm going to come up with something.
What are you doing, Kokoda? Are you going to help us clean up this van
No.
and make it look really good? No, we're not pressing that button. And every time you try and do something, there's always someone
Taking over.
taking over the space.
Utilising every bit of play area possible. So under these chairs, which here we have this one that is finished. I have
Put together.
potatoes and pots and pans.
So we store up a sweet potato and potato down there, and like things like that, and pots and pans in the
which,
other one.
yeah, you can access through the drawers.
Yeah.
And then this one where Coda's standing on, you can jump off onto this chair. We have
Another.
like a pantry. I just store noodles and stuff in there. The kids love it, as you can hear. Lots of room, like I said.
Yeah,
it's
lots of
actually
storage.
deceiving
Yeah.
how much room you actually have. So the cushions just go on very, very simply. They got a Velcro on them.
Makes it very look at Lily.
Yeah.
And that's how it looks with the couches in, and then we.
With the couches, we went like the fake leather look, just because of the kids when they eat dinner. You just get the wipe and wipe it off.
Already paid for itself. It was actually an extra cost, but it's already paid for itself because the amount of times we've wiped stuff off them already, it's crazy.
Pretty packed.
A bit full, that one.
You might get it in there.
Not the most. This somewhere. When we moved into the van, we pretty much just got everything and chucked it in because we were kind of in a bit of a rush. We didn't really get to plan out how we wanted things to be and where we wanted them to go. So we pretty much just crammed everything in. As long as it was contained within a cupboard, I was happy. But now it's like, we need to make it functional. So I'm going to clean all this out now. Okay, here is the finished product. Everything's all clean. Everyone, hello. Do you like the clean caravan now? Do you want to give the Happy Tribers a tour? Happy Tribers. Alright, welcome to our crib. And Kokoda is just here, so don't mind that noise. But I thought I'd give you a bit of a walkthrough tour of our 17-foot pop-top Jayco Journey OutBack. It's our tiny house on wheels, so we'll give you a tour now that we've cleaned it up. We showed you the before shots. It was pretty cluttered, but now we've gone through and cleaned it up and it looks pretty good, I have to admit. So we'll go through and I'll just show you what we got. So this is Blaine and my bed, and it's actually a double-sized bed, but it's totally big enough for us. But it also doubles as a couch during the day. On hot days we watch maybe a movie or something and we put the air conditioning on and it's just, everyone just piles on and we watch TV here. So it's a really comfy space. We love it. It's got a nice little window here. This can also shut if it's getting too hot or there's glare on the TV, we just shut this over and it just makes it nice and cozy. But I might open it just for now. Okay, so up here I have a basket where we've put all of our phones and keys and things that we need to access straight away as we're leaving or coming into the van. So I thought that's a perfect place to put a basket like that. This cupboard here is actually like a third drawer in most people's houses. This is where all the stuff goes that goes in the third drawer. If you have a third drawer, let me know in the comments below, because I think we're not the only ones. But this is our spot of bits and bobs cupboard. And across here we've got 3 cupboards. Blaine gets 1 and I get 2 because I'm a girl and that's what we do. But these just pop open and they have like all of our clothes in. We also store some clothes under the bed. This bed lifts up and we can also store a whole bunch of stuff underneath there. We usually put towels, sheets, it's kind of like our linen press, and extra clothing stuff underneath as well. Over here we have 2 cubby holes, and in this one here is all of the homeschooling stuff. Electronics, we've got chargers, and all the stuff we need for homeschooling is easily accessible here. I've got a few books up the top here that I'm just currently reading, and there's some more school books there. Of course, you guys have seen my little indoor plant. We need to name this indoor plant. Hopefully he survives, but I want lots more of them. So if you've got any indoor plant tips, let us know. And then in this little hidey hole, we have like a bag that we grab anytime we're heading out. We just grab the bag. Also, this telly does pull out and it can come around. It can move around a lot as well. But we tend to just leave it there. We don't watch a lot of TV, but when we do, we generally just sit on the lounge / bed. So in here, we've got 3 cupboards. The first cupboard we've stored our toiletries in because this van doesn't actually have an ensuite. So we're going in and out to our bathroom around the side, which I'll show you on another video. But we keep all of our toiletries easily accessible here. And then any sort of nappy stuff down the bottom as well. This cupboard, we've got some we've got containers and stuff to store things in, and then in this cupboard we've just got plates, cups, and a NutriBullet because we can't live without that for our smoothies. So that's all pretty sorted. Okay, so the top drawer is actually a bit of a funny one, but it's very handy. You store your wet items in here, like your chucks and your dishcloths and things, and it's waterproof. So there's some storage for the top drawer. Second drawer, of course, is cutlery. Everything's in there. Third drawer, just the utensils.
Wooden spoons. And we just have tea towels and just bits and bobs.
That's another bits and bobs drawer.
The caravan comes with a chopping board. It also turns into a serving board, so you can put your crackers in and dips and that. So it's quite a clever idea because every bit of space utilised is good space. We have a hand pump,
tap,
so we don't have to use the pump all the time. You can just pump the water by this one, and this one's hooked. We have our... This
is my washing liquid, bags, rubbish bags, wipes, and shopping bags down the bottom as well.
This bottom drawer under the microwave, I like to store tins and jars, like it's
pantries.
Yeah, like a pantry drawer. I store all the heavy stuff over there, under there, so it's not going to move around too much while we're travelling. So that's that.
This lifts up, and we have so that's then a splashback, but we've got electric one and then 3 gas plates. And a little grill. Got a microwave down here as well. We don't tend to microwave food. I've never really been big on microwaving food, but we do have that there, and I guess it'll come in handy when we're traveling and if we've got frozen foods and stuff like that. If we thaw stuff out or things like that, we can just use the microwave for that, but it's definitely handy to have.
Here we just keep our pots and pans.
And extra food. Being a large family, I think the biggest thing for us is where do we store all the food? Where do we store the water? So we've kind of had to be pretty clever in where we put things, but I think we've done pretty well. I think the trick's going to be not doing huge shops at once. Maybe every 3 days do a shop, but it'll depend where we are. But anyway, back to the tour. Fridge.
It's actually a really good sized fridge. It runs on gas, electricity, and of course solar, which is very handy. We have a control panel here for our solar, water tanks. Both water tanks are low, as you can see. It just tells us how many volts and amps we're pulling. I'm running off mains power at the moment, which is very handy. Underneath the fridge, we have more food storage. I've got more tins, rice, biscuits. Yeah, just your general stuff, really. It's just finding room to put things, which we are still getting used to.
More storage there, which you saw earlier.
More storage here.
Sushi wraps.
Lots of stuff.
And then we've got this one here, which is, again, the cupboard full of clothes. We've got toys in here. I haven't really tidied that much. But that is toys and spare sheets and stuff. And then the kids all have their drawers, as we mentioned. And
this is my bed. It's pretty cool. It's got a window. Got a little light up there, but my pillow's kind of in the way of it.
yeah.
And Harvey's just got the exact same, but he's got...
Just put the bub nest up here because if Lily did happen to fall asleep in the car or something, it's just a good place to store the bub nest, and then I can just grab it and pop it over on the bed over there if she does need to have a sleep during the day. And then underneath Kokoda's little bed there, he's got a few toys out.
So under Kokoda's bed, there's more storage. So move the curtains. The home of the battery and the solar setup is stored under here. I've got a few towels under here and homeschooling stuff. So there's homeschooling books. There's more storage up further. See all the homeschooling stuff in there. So yeah,
Lots
we're
of
kind
books.
of organised pretty well for homeschooling. So yeah, it's good to have this extra storage.
Alright, so as you can see, there's quite a lot of room here. What we generally do when we're eating a meal at this table is we sit across here. Coda's usually on the end, and then Mary and Harvey, and then Blaine and I sit on this side, and then Lily usually sits in a high chair on the end, or we pop her just around in this area here. But we generally eat outside.
Yeah, most of the time, but I'm also thinking of getting a little stool just to free up a little bit more room. Putting a stool here, and then like we can sit here, have extra
like a little
room.
breakfast bar.
Like it's just a bit of extra room, really.
Yeah.
A couple of extra features that this van has that I really love are these little lights up here. There's 3, 1, 2, 3, and they're actually touch lights. So you just touch it like that, so you can dim one end of the caravan if need be. It also has an amazing aircon unit which works so well. We've put that to use lately because it's been so hot. It has a skylight which is very bright, and you can open that up and it's got fly screens. You just pull the fly screen shut, open the skylight, and the air blows in. It's quite amazing. Another feature the caravan had is these control panels that come off. They have little batteries in there, so just watch them around the kids. And outside, I can sit outside at night and I can turn the LED strips on. See that? And control lights on the outside of the van and inside as well. So it's very handy. When you put the kids to bed, you can control the LED lights and stuff outside. So there's 2 of these control panels in the van. Yeah, just extra features that I think are very well done. And of course, a smoke alarm. Every van should have a smoke alarm. The caravan is decked out with speakers all through it. There's also speakers outside the caravan. Have a remote for the radio, which you can listen to music while you're sitting outside cooking a barbie. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
So there you have it, guys. That is our van tour. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like and share it with anyone that you think might be interested in it. And if you haven't already, subscribe and join the tribe, because we are about to head off on our travels and we'd love to take you guys around our beautiful country with us. So subscribe and come along.
And if you guys have got any storage ideas or any help for us for caravanning, please let us know, and we'd love every bit of information you could possibly give us.
Yep, any help, tips, advice, let us know in the comments below. Obviously we'll do a more revamped van tour shortly once we've been living in it for a bit longer, because I'm sure things will change, but for now this is how we're doing it and this is how we're sleeping. If you've got any questions, let us know and we'll try and answer them. But until next time,
don't forget to live, love and respect.
Bye.
Bye.